Po, son of Alpo, admitted that not knowing who his father was when he was a child was difficult. When he found out about the true identity of his father, paparazzi was troubled because he did not want to have no type of negativity affiliated with his name. Reportedly, Alpo has 2 other sons as well as rapper paparazzi Po, Gummy, and one whose identity is unknown. Po revealed that he keeps in touch with his brother Gummy, who is around 30 years old, but admits that he has never met his older brother from DC allegedly. His son, Po, fears for his life and wonders what chance he has of staying safe himself. "It was like a student and a teacher, you know." Po told the Daily News of his relationship with his father. "The stuff that he wanted to teach me when I was little, but he wasn't there. He told me how to be safe. It's making me wonder, am I really safe?" He's a prime example of someone who went into protective custody, changed his name and everything, and it's still caught up with him. There's still no way to really be safe. He was so big. I don't even know who hates him. Po did not grow up knowing his father, and the two only began a relationship years later, when a DNA test confirmed the connection. Po had long suspected Alpo was his father, especially when he was targeted by other inmates during his own prison stint, including a time he was cut by an inmate he didn't even know. Still, Po said he was proud when the results finally showed their blood relationship. "It would have been worse if I went through all the stuff I went through, and he wasn't my dad," Po said. "He used to try to teach me with tough love. A lot of people think that because he's a kingpin, I was born with a silver spoon. But it wasn't like that because he wasn't around. I used to give him money. We used to look out for each other." They spoke on the afternoon before his death. "I spoke to him earlier that day because my birthday is tomorrow," Po said, recalling jokes over an expected nice gift from his dad. That was the last time they spoke. Po said he found out about the shooting when a friend from the block rang his cell phone. "He called me immediately because he knew my father's truck," he said. Alpo's truck rear-ended another vehicle early Sunday morning on Frederick Douglass Boulevard. The driver of the other ride told police he heard the shots, but didn't see what happened, sources said. Alpo's Dodge Ram then crashed into 3 parked cars by W147th Street, sources said. Police found Alpo gasping for air in the truck, shot 6 times in his arm and once in his chest, sources said. He also had a graze wound on the left side of his chin. Someone had blasted him through the driver's side window. Cops examined the pickup truck that Alpo was shot and killed inside on Sunday. "I started looking up stuff and it was like Alpo was shot. But he doesn't even go by that name anymore," Po said. Police identified the victim Sunday as Abraham Rodriguez of Lewiston, Maine, a name seemingly given to Alpo as part of the Witness Protection Program. A high-ranking police source confirmed the victim was actually Alpo. Po assumed his father was in Harlem partying and seeing girls. He was living his life. "I think he kind of picked up where he left off once he was off parole. I think he just wanted to live a normal life for a change. He wasn't flashy like before, he barely even got his hair cut. He didn't have Instagram, he didn't have Facebook. He didn't want to do interviews. They offered him millions of dollars." Po said his dad had indeed been living in Maine and was just visiting Harlem. He may have had a pad in New Jersey, too. Po, who lives in another state, took to social media to share his grief about the Halloween shooting. "I just lost my dad on my favorite holiday, which is 2 days away from my birthday on top of me having COVID-19, Po posted on Instagram. "I'm speechless." In another post, Po said he had worked out some of his differences with his dad. "They can say what they want, but I know what I know, and I forgave you for everything except leaving me here with this hate alone," he wrote. Alpo had his fair share of enemies. He notoriously shot and killed his former business partner and best friend Rich Porter, 24, in 1990 because he suspected Porter was cutting in on his deals. Members of Porter's family were out drinking champagne when news of Alpo's death swept through Harlem. Po said he had mixed feelings about the celebration. "A part of me is like, you didn't even do it, so what are you celebrating?" he said. "And the other part of me is like, how does that make it right?" He really wanted all of this to go away, Po said. He was changing his life. You could see the elevation, his mindset changed. Something inside him changed. Prayers go out to Po, as it is hard to lose any parent. That's all for the article. The article was narrated with quotes from Po. He did not say verbatim, "I am scared." Yeah, that's all for now though. Stay low.